Hey everybody, I know there's no one watching me right now, but I'm just here at my boyfriend's house working on a flyer for my bar that I work at. Um, and I'm by myself, so I'm kind of bored. I wanted to keep myself company, I guess, with myself. And so I, def- I decided I should try to just talk and work at the same time. Someone's texting me, and yeah. Also, I got these new face masks from Japantown in San Francisco. I got a zombie one. I thought that was kind of funny. So maybe I'll multitask. I'll work on a flyer, talk to you guys, and put on a zombie face mask. That should be fun. I also kind of want to talk about an incident that happened today with me that kind of put me in a weird funk as far as like my mental state goes. Oh, you like that painting? That was actually painted by my friend Trina. Um, my boyfriend loves Little Mermaid, so she she painted that for him. Um, anyway, so I feel like I should talk about the stuff that's serious first because I feel like it'll be hard to take you seriously with this mask on. Um, I have no idea what this mask is even for. Um, it is. It's got collagen, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin E in it. I just like it because it has a zombie on it. For anyone who can translate Japanese, I got it from Japantown in San Francisco at the Ichiban store. So today, I talked about this before, but I have some experience in my life with, I guess, what I would assume is anxiety. I've never actually been um, diagnosed with it or anything, and I try not to self-diagnose myself because I'm pretty sure that self-diagnosis is kind of looked down upon, you know. So I just kind of base off what I expect is anxiety. I don't know how else to describe it. I wonder if I can charge my phone on my laptop. My laptop is. Or maybe I can move this way. There. Yeah, I don't go on WebMD. I'd only go on WebMD if I was getting probably like some kind of physical symptoms, but um, again, this is more mental. I mean, even though it affects me physically, um, but I've always had this kind of um, I guess I guess I can say that I know how to describe it in a mild way, where I get embarrassed really easily. I get paranoid, and um, let's see what else. Like I just get really anxious, which it's hard. I never really knew what anxiety really was. It's kind of a weird feeling. I only heard about anxiety on like those true life OCD shows, and I never had OCD or anything. Obviously, I'm not really. I don't think I'm that type of person. Nothing's wrong with it. I just don't think I am. Um, but I've always since high school, I've always had some kind of paranoia and like uh, over analyzing way of thinking about anything I do in public, depending on where I'm at. Obviously, when I'm in drag, it's not really a big deal to me. That helps a lot. And then working where I work also has helped me with my like social awkwardness and my social struggles as far as being out in a crowd or being out in public. I am a Capricorn, by the way. Someone asked. I know you can't see the comments, but I was asked, and I am a Capricorn. But I think I went through such shitty times in high school. A lot of people do. Well, high school, middle school, elementary school, kind of going up. Nothing physical. It was all just kind of verbal stuff, very like um, psychological torture that I had to go through, and which a lot of people, a lot of kids do from all kinds of backgrounds. Doesn't mean if you're gay or straight or whatever. Um, but I think that's what rooted my issue with that. Um, to this day, I have issues like kind of functioning in a crowded area. I work at a mall, and I kind of hate walking around the mall, which is kind of funny. I hate the mall that like holiday season is the worst. Um, like I hate crowded places, especially in hallways. Um, and I hate walking through crowds of people, especially when they're on sides of a hallway and I'm in the middle of it. It's very weird. But today at work, I had a really bad incident where I thought I was having an anxiety attack, but I never knew what that felt like, so I didn't want to be extreme. Um, long story short, I at my work we're getting a remodel at our store, so we today was our last day open, so we closed down and we were boxing everything up. And I was the closing person, and I had some technical difficulties on my part as far as closing the store, and my district manager was there, and I had like 10 people from different stores I'd never met before, working around me, and this is happening. I was supposed to leave like a half hour earlier than I was supposed to. I ended up leaving, and so I'm trying to focus on what I was trying to correct. And then as this was happening, the entire store is full of people, like boxing up, packaging tape, cardboard boxes. So, that ripping noise of people folding boxes down and taping them down, and then just the initial sound of the boxes is kind of flapping around, and things that I'm usually pretty used to hearing on a daily basis when I'm at work. Um, and but hearing it constant as I'm panicking about making a mistake that I don't usually make. I've never made this kind of mistake before. In front of my district manager, in front of my store manager, in front of my former manager, and it's just not something that a manager, assistant manager, should be worrying about, because it should be past that. I never made that kind of mistake before. Um, so I had very intense feelings of embarrassment, humiliation, even though no one was really giving me a hard time about it. I was physically, fever. I almost like coming like a fever. I was like hot. I was sweating, antsy, short of breath kind of feeling. And all this time I had to calculate numbers and count money and email and do this stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. In my mind, my body is kind of autopilot because I've closed stores many times before. I'm kind of used to it. I was just so thrown off that it like took a physical toll on me, and um, I felt like I had just like run a mile or something. Like I felt shortness of breath. Like I couldn't gasp enough, and even thinking about it makes me like like want to breathe, you know. And it's always something I always want to talk about on my channel, as far as just me as a person, that a lot of people go through. I'm assuming a lot of people go through it, but I've never really dove into it. I've touched based on it, because again, I've never been diagnosed, and I don't want to self-diagnose myself, even though I kind of just draw my own conclusions. But I don't go around asking for medication about it or anything like that. I kind of just deal with it my own way, because I've gotten over it in other parts of my life. Like working where I work has actually helped a lot, and then doing drag also has helped me be more comfortable in public and be more comfortable um, in general. And it's not because like it's weird. It's like in different parts of my life, I was self-conscious for different things. I guess when I was in school, I was self-conscious because I was getting made fun of for being effeminate and being gay and blah 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 blah. And more often, I don't know if I just feel like I am more self conscious for the way I look or the way I behave or how I appear to others. And then it's weird how at one point, half of me doesn't really care what people think. And I want to live who I want to be as. I'm not that extreme of a person. But the other half of me is very, very self conscious and very considerate of what people think of me. And it sucks how much I spend of my time and my life, my effort, energy based on what my thoughts of people's opinions of me are. And it comes down to me, even in drag, bringing it back to drag. Um, I find myself holding back a lot with my drag and what I think I can do and what I want to do, um, because of that self-conscious what if paranoia feeling. Like, what if I mess up and I get embarrassed? What if I fall? And what if I do this? And what if my wig falls off? And a lot of that kind of takes it away from me being in the moment and enjoying performing. And it's kind of gotten me down to just being like a walk around pose queen, and I don't really want to do that. But most of it is rooted and stemmed in the fact that I don't move in drag or I don't take risks in drag physically because I'm way too self conscious of looking stupid, or I don't want to look bad. I don't want to look wrong. I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want people to laugh at me. I don't want people to have negative opinions of me. And it's just going. It's just these subconscious things that I don't even really think about until I sit down and think about it. And I'm just like, wow, like I spend so much time of and energy just limiting myself because of what I want people to think of me. And it's just a common theme that's gone throughout my whole life, you know. And I think a lot of people do that. I would assume, but yeah, it's that cycle of that thinking, that way of thinking, has affected my life like to no end. Um, like my if you know me for a long time, like I don't drive. I don't have a driver's license. I'm 26 years old. I don't have a driver's license. Um, and it's like the fact that I don't have my driver's license is kind of embarrassing. Is what keeps me from going to get it because I don't want to feel embarrassed for not having it already, and it kind of keeps me from doing what I want to do, and it's keeping me from doing more. And it's like that affects every little thing I do because I don't even let myself begin to do things because I'm too self conscious or I'm too anxious to do it or I'm too embarrassed or things like that. It's dumb. But I'm kind of done talking about negative stuff. It's like midnight right now. I want to try out this mask. I got this in Japantown in San Francisco. It is a face mask with a zombie face on it. So I'm excited. I don't know how long I'm supposed to put it on for. 15 to 20 minutes. I could already see the design on it. Oh, it's really wet. Like really wet. You're supposed to like wipe your face and wash it with warm water, usually with these things, but fuck it. It's so juicy. I can't tell there's a front or a back to it. Design wise, I mean. Like it looks like it's darker on one side. This one? No flaps. So you're supposed to put it on. Like most. It smells good. Oh, it's cold. It's hella wet. That's what she said. This looks more like old person face than zombie face, in my opinion. I miss my cheekbones like hella sunken in. It's cute, right? It's cute. It's hard not to laugh with this thing on. Anyway, I'll change the subject now that I have this thing on. I gotta lean back real quick. So, I am officially on a break from work for about 2 weeks doing our remodel. We got a brand new. I was gonna say a brand new store, but it's gonna be a brand new layout for our store. So, hopefully, I'm gonna get some videos done. I want to get a new camera, but I also don't want to impulse buy. But who knows? Maybe after I pay my phone bill and stuff, I'll figure out what I got. I just have to think about what I want to make videos of. I should have thought that beforehand, before I got off work. It's kind of weird how it almost matches my skin tone a little bit. Well, it could be a first impression video, but this is just like a novelty item. I don't really expect it to be a thing. I mean, it's just like a wet towel on my face. I mean, I can never tell if these actually make a difference on my skin. Um, mm, mm. It smells. It's hard to describe. It smells like a face mask, like kind of like a lotion, I guess, or like a cleansing water kind of. It's just, I think the cold feeling of it. It has like not much of a strong smell. It smells clean. It's soothing feeling on the skin. It's hard to stick to facial hair. No, it smells like almost like, I don't want to say cucumber, but it smells like fresh, like clean. Um, like a makeup wipe or something like that, like that kind of thing, like a moist towelette. I got some other ones too. I got. I went to the K-pop beauty store, and I got a seaweed mask. That's a purifying mask. It's skin purifying, and then I got a rice mask, which is for clear skin. And I just recently got into doing this. You know, surprisingly, they don't really have that much Hello Kitty stuff at Japantown. Ironically enough. This looks so funny. I never used to do these because I thought they were more expensive. But um, is this folded? I feel like there's a part folded in. Well, I feel like I'm touching it too much. But with all the stuff I put on my face, I figured I should do something to take care of it. I'd leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. It should be laying down. But it doesn't really stick to facial hair. I did an eye mask last night. I'm not sure if it worked. I feel like masks are like things you should do regularly. So I usually buy them in bulk. You know, it was like these two little things that stick under your eyes like this. I took a picture on my Instagram. I don't know if you follow me. Did we talk on Instagram? I thought we did. And it looks like two like black leeches that just stick to your eyes, and then they're supposed to like tighten up your skin and stuff. I always want to do a charcoal mask because I like the peel. I want to be able to peel it off. That's what's satisfying to me. Hiccups. This makes my lips look more like full compared to the rest of my face. I've seen the glue. I've seen the glue and charcoal one. There's a lot of strange facial ones out there. I wonder if like charcoal and egg whites would work. You could probably use gelatin, agar, or gelatin. Condom, fake boob, chicken cutlet. I look ridiculous. Considering how serious this video started out. I'm not sure when I put this on. I feel like it was on at like 11 o'clock, 11 minutes ago. I'm not sure. I'll just put it on until at 35 minutes. I'm just going to go by my little timer right here. It should be right there. Wait, I put it on at 12:20. Did you go back and watch it, or did you just happen to pay attention when I put it on? Oh, cool. So it's only been 5 minutes. Crazy. I'm so impatient with these things. That's why I have to do something when I'm doing them. I had to like watch a YouTube video, or I have to wait. Oh, 12:20. I'm looking at my timer and I thought it said it's only twice. See, I'm getting confused because on the timer it says 25 minutes, but I'm not looking at this one. I'm hella stupid. This mask is getting to me, turning into a zombie. It looks like I'm a tree or something. I look like I look like one of those like Ents from Lord of the Rings. So wait, I can take it off already then? Feels like it hasn't been that long. Ew, no, it has like chemicals and stuff in it. Let's see what the ingredients say. Purified water, glycerin, PG17 copolymer, hydrolyzed collagen, erythritol, natto, Hamamelis virginiana, witch hazel, water, dipotassium glycerhydrosate, xanthan gum, portulaca Aleracea extract, sodium hyaluronate, hyaluronate, the sodium EDTA, methylparaben, hydrogenated castor oil, arbutin, alanine, phenoxyethanol. I can't read. Fragrance, caffeine, tocopherol acetate. Sounds really healthy, don't it? I'm gonna look like a zombie. Watch, when I pull this off, it's gonna look the same. Has it really been 20 minutes already? I forgot how I look at like 12. Have I met any of the new announced queens from Drag Race Season 9, I'm assuming? No, not yet. Kamara Black is supposedly from our area, but I never met her back when she lived here. Talked to him on Grindr a few times. Or Adam for Adam, whichever one it was at the time. I feel like this is folded. I'm not getting the full amount. It was folded up. What a waste. Has she been there that long? I auditioned twice for Drag Race already. I auditioned for season 7 and 8. I think I'm gonna take it off now. I mean, I feel like it's been at least 15 minutes. I don't trust myself with these clocks. You guys ready? Oh, my face looks wet. I can't describe the smell. I'm also kind of stuffed up, but it smells good. So it says peel off the mask sheet and then tab the remaining collagen essence. I don't know if that means like tap it or like I'm not sure what tab means in the English translation from Japanese. I'm kind of glad I didn't make it to Drag Race, so I would have never have made it. Like, no, I would never have made it. Like, past round 1, I would never have made it. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to let this soak in or I'm supposed to wash it off. It doesn't feel like I should wash it off. It feels like it would eventually absorb into my face. I can't tell if I look any better or not. I mean, I don't think it would be like a master cure or anything like that, obviously. But it feels nice. It was a nice, refreshing, wet towel on my face. But I don't know. I needed to relax. I needed to breathe. So thanks for joining me on this exciting adventure. I'm probably gonna go back to what I should be doing is working on this flyer. So if you don't mind, let me go back to work. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll probably come back on here again before I post like an actual video. So I'll be broadcasting live. Hopefully, I'll actually announce it this time. But if I do any more spontaneous venting videos like this, you'll know where to find them. Yeah. I hope you guys are doing well. I love you.